Hey y'all, Danny Moon here, y'all. Call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. Um, this is for the collective. I did a long video yesterday from this deck. I never use this deck. Hardly. I mean, I can't tell you the last time. It's a really good, the Starseed Oracle. But I did a lot of reading, and I really don't like how I sound when I read. I can read, don't get it twisted. But it just was boring. It was, even though the message, you definitely needed the message. It was for the collective, and you needed the message. It was all about change. It was all about connecting with your soul. The second card was about sex, connecting with your soul and connecting with your ancestors. So I'm just giving you the message now. Come the top of the year, January, February, and March, there will be major changes for all the zodiacs. So, like, if you go through all my zodiacs, a lot of them sound the same because Spirit, God, and the universe is trying to prepare all of us. Now, don't get me wrong. There are individual messages for all the zodiacs in between. But overall, the message is about change, and the message is about preparing for it. These months, and when I say these months, yes, November and December, but it even started before November that I was talking about, in October. I was talking about like changes coming, you know what I'm saying? So if I was all of you, the best message you could take from this is to start writing your shit down. Start really writing your stuff down. And you should have two journals. You should have a journal for just your feelings, how you feel on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about mental health and mental illness, all the same thing. Some people's mental illness is at a one or a zero, like moving to a one, and some mental illness is at 100, 1,000. You know what I mean? Where people take medication for it. I tell my story all the time. I used to take medication, but I couldn't take it no more because it put me to sleep. But then I found meditation, and meditation is now my medication. So I would advise to you, and I know I gotta put my disclaimer out there. I'm not no doctor. Nothing, no medical history or nothing. This is all just what I did, and I'm passing the knowledge on to you, and you can use it or not. But my fix is meditation. Meditation is what brings me gifts, is what brings me these messages, is what brings me all of these things that come to me. Spirit works through me, and that my gift grows through meditation. So that's what I'm telling you with that. Changes at the top of the year. I'm seeing breakups. I'm seeing exes come back. I'm seeing people really worried in their heads. That's what today's I'm here to give you channeled messages for the collective. And when I was meditating and asking for the energy, I was getting people are missing people, like either you're missing your ex or you could be missing a family member. I don't know. They didn't say, Spirit didn't say, but they gave me the energy of missing. You're missing someone. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you have to turn your thoughts around. is basically what my yesterday message was. It's about change. You got to change your mindset. You have to change the way you're moving forward. You have to change the way you look at things. You have to know that God, your God, my God, whatever your God is lives within you, and you can do whatever you could do. Whether, I don't care how corny it sounds. I'm telling you, when 2019 came and I had my awakening and my mindset started changing, things started happening for me. Now, did things go bad? Yes, things go. I'm human, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm telling you is that I saw a significant difference in my life when I started writing in my journal every day, when I started being positive, when I really started spreading love and light. I always spread love and light. But when I came into my awakening, I knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So these are the little tricks that you need to, and I shouldn't call them tricks. This is what you should embody. This is what God wants you, your God, your creator wants you to embody a change. Okay, and then your life will change. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Um, Now back to today. Spirit, can you please come in and give me accurate messages? Like they telling me about events that people are going to, and shoes, and like looking for shoes, missing someone, like looking at their pictures, maybe even, you know, on the computer following them, or looking at their Facebook or whatever you're looking at, you know, of the person you're missing. That's cool. I miss a lot of people too. As long as it doesn't interfere with you doing you. You know what I mean? Once you start obsessing and missing where it's hurting you, then that means it's not serving you. You understand what I'm saying? So, Spirit, can you please let me know? And I got a lot of when earlier 10 minutes ago, when I was meditating on the collective, I got a lot of financial decree, a financial no goods, you know, a lot of financial worry. I'm in the same boat. We all worry about our finances and our bills. But where is worrying gonna get you is the issue. You know what I mean? If you don't pray on it, praying is another form of meditation. You know, you got to take your time. You got to be quiet. You got to, and if you're not quiet, you know, if you're quiet, you got to talk to God in your mind. If you pray out loud, you got to talk to your spirit guides and to God out loud. You know, you have to sit still. You have to clear your mind of all the bullshit in order to hear how to move forward. Okay? That's what I do. A lot of people's third eye is starting to opening up. Like my friend hit me the other day and was saying like, oh, I'm seeing things are happening. Like I see it before it happens. And I'm telling him like, yo, that's premonition. You know what I mean? That's your gift. Start using it. And if it's happening more and more to you, that means, you know, something is about to happen in your life. And they're going to flash it before your eyes. But you're doing so much that you're ignoring the gift. Don't ignore the gift. Use it. Prepare. Something flashes before your eyes, then that means go do it before it happens. You know, especially if it's something bad. If something stubs your toe and you see it before it happens, then you need to not be near that glass or that bed post or that chair so you won't stub your toe. You know, I'm just giving you an example, but a friend of mine said that to me, and this is happening to a lot of people. A lot of my clients, I have a very large clientele that I give private readings to. So if you want to hit me up, you can hit me up, a shameless plug. If you want to hit me up, you can hit me up at moondanny1976 @gmail.com. One more time, moon, MOON, Danny, DANNI, 1976 @gmail.com. I'm very affordable. That's all I can tell you. A lot of these clients tell me, I had a dream. Oh my God, the dream was so, like, it was so vivid. It was so in front. Then 2 weeks later, that dream, something of that dream will come true. You know what I'm saying? Lucid dreams, premonition, talking to spirit, hearing something, knowing something. These are all of our gifts. You better use them so that you can stay on top of your life. Okay? So that you don't feel like you sinking into a depression. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody cooking. And earlier I did get that, like somebody's cooking a dinner tonight. A big dinner. You could be prepping for Thanksgiving, maybe. Or maybe that is one of my premonitions. Maybe I'm seeing somebody cooking for Thanksgiving, and we all cooking, right? I mean, I'm not cooking. My niece is cooking, but you know what I'm saying. Spirit, can you please give me some accurate messages for the collective? Don't worry about your bills, y'all. Don't worry about, loneliness I got earlier, too. Like somebody's lonely. Accelerated motion, and it's an 8. So look up the angel number 8. If you on YouTube watching this, after you finish this, you could just say angel number 8. But it's fast motion coming towards you, and you see the star. This is a good card. This is like the 8 of Wands. This is like the star card. You know, a wish coming to you. A lot of healing. All of you have to do. Let me tell you something about healing. You got to do the healing, y'all. all of this sounds crazy. It sounds like a movie, but it's real. You got to do the healing. How do you do the healing? First of all, first and foremost, you got to take accountability. You got to see what you did, how you did it. You got to forgive yourself and you got to move on. Then you got to see what these people did to you. You got to forgive them, and you got to really forgive them in your heart. You know what I'm saying? I just went through some shit, and then I gave some closure to it. I took accountability of how I played a very big role in that old relationship. And I know what part I played, and I forgive myself for even like being on myself so bad about it. And I forgive that person, you know what I mean? Because that person was just rocking through that person's life, you know what I mean? They was just rocking through their own life, you know what I mean? They had their own path. And so once you forgive yourself and the other person, you move forward and you tackle the next problem. You know what I'm saying? But don't kick yourself. Don't kick yourself. A message is something. Some type of message is coming to. Some type of message is coming to y'all. It could be about work or money, but something's coming to you, and it's coming to you quickly. Partnership and alliances. I'm putting these back, and the authority. This is the Emperor. I'm putting it back. Y'all gotta take control of your minds. That was another thing of yesterday's reading that I might post it, I might not, but I'm gonna post this first. Yesterday's reading was about taking back control. Yesterday's reading, I meditated, and the messages that I got was take back control, wisdom and intuition, relationships, start thinking of yourself. I'm gonna post it. Sorry, I'm gonna post it. We got the disconnect and boredom card number 4. Disconnect. Look up the angel number 4. Disconnect and boredom. To me, this could mean, if you other tarot people, maybe you don't believe that this is like the 4 cups, but for me, this is like the 4 cups. Okay, is it the 4 cups? Yeah, the 4 cups, where he's sitting under a tree with his arm folded, and he only looking at the 3 of cups in front of him. He looking at what he coulda, woulda, shoulda did, or what he don't have, or he's jealous of this person, or why they got this, or he's so busy in his mind. His mind is taking control of the bullshit, and he bored under this tree just thinking of the bullshit, that he don't even see the 4th cup that's right next to him. Now, that is in my regular tarot deck. That is the original illustration on the card. He's under a tree. God brings in a cup that's right next to him, but he don't see it because he's looking at the 3 cups in front of him. You bored? You disconnected with work or your spouse? Or you bored at work, or you disconnected with work, then you got to do something about it. Spirit says take action. Spirit says network. That's enough. That's what they just put in my head, network. You know somebody, or you will meet somebody. I feel like you know somebody, or you don't know that they got to connect for you. I'm just saying, this is for someone who needs a job, or wants a different job, or wants to get out of their job. There is a connection. Somebody that you know something, like to get you to a next level, a next apartment, a next job, or something. So, but you gotta not concentrate on your baggage. Stop concentrating on what you at a job. Let me repeat that. You at a job that you bored with. Isn't there a blessing in that sentence? You're at your job that you don't like, that doesn't pay you shit. Isn't there a blessing in that? The blessing is the job that you have. So while you at this job that you don't like, please understand you need to network with people, because somebody got something for you, is all I'm going to say on that. If you bored or disconnected with your spouse, then you need to make an exit plan. I'm not saying leave. I'm saying you need to sit down. You need to, I say this in all my videos. You need to uh, communicate. Now, if it's over the top and somebody's putting their hands on you, or they being rough, or they being nasty and mean out their mouth, then you need to make an exit plan quickly. But if you just bored because it's been a long relationship, or the relationship is kind of souring, or it's kind of flatlining, then you need to communicate with your spouse and with a pastor, with your spouse and with a therapist, with your spouse and a third party, so that you can help bring along this relationship. Okay, I do see travel. There's a lot of traveling going on. I don't know why I see a boat. Maybe some of y'all are going on a cruise. Spirit, can you bring me something, please, for the collective? Chicken noodle soup. I don't know if someone is eating that or you need that. Look at that, the light. The light. This is like the sun card. This is hope. This is hope. If you came to this channel looking for some type of hope, please tell me something. There's your answer. Hope. Wow. Spirit, God is saying they all around us. They're not just around me. They're all around us. You know what I mean? You just gotta tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Sorry, y'all. Fertility. Somebody's either pregnant, or you're birthing something new. You're birthing something. You have, the thing about that though is that you're birthing something, you're creating something in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit, in your heart. But now it's time for it to really flourish. You got to bring it to the table. You got to really invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is just something that I always say on every single video. I say this. T-shirts. Because I think it's a secret love from me. I think I need to make a t-shirt. If you are like creating a t-shirt, this is just an example. You want to make a t-shirt. All you got to do is go buy t-shirts from the dollar store, or from Family Dollar, or from your local store for $5, and create on that t-shirt. Do you gotta do like a sub, not a sub, like something for you, just to create for you to see if this is what you want to do. You know what I mean? And then if you got a big goal that you want to do, but you feel like you don't got the money in, you gotta also network, because you gotta talk to people who is in that field, who can help you and give you ideas, and maybe even donate to you. You know what I mean? You have to find ways. If you just keep it in your heart, oh, I want to open up my own business, and you say that for 10 years, you're never going to open up your own business. And whatever you thinking of, somebody else is going to think of it and do it. You know what I mean? So please, whoever's birthing something new, if you birthing something new, I don't care if it's making necklaces, bracelets, charms, this metaphysical world, you want to make candles, that's something I want to do, and I keep saying it. That's something I'm holding to myself, and I keep saying it. I made a candle one time, and it came out kind of good. So that means I need to invest. I need to buy from Amazon a little candle kit, make it again, and I am going to do that. I promise you, I am going to do it. And when it turns out fabulous, then I'll create something from that. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta not talk about it, we gotta be about it, is what I'm seeing with this card. And if you're pregnant, congratulations. I hope you are happy with this baby. Why do I feel they keep saying boy? So I think if someone's pregnant, you're pregnant with a boy. Spirit, can you give me something else for the collective, please? I just heard tired of this job. I understand you tired of the job. but just be grateful that you got a job, and then take action while you're at this job that you're so tired of. Take action while you're there. Look for other jobs, apply to other jobs. You know what I mean? See what you want to do. You're gonna have to sit with yourself and really see what you want to do. You know what I mean? If it's not something that you want to do, don't quit your job. Save up your money, and then decide, okay, I want to do this. This is what I'm going to go for. You know what I mean? Carve out time to do an online class, a training class. Carve out time to really find out what you want to do and do it. But don't sit back and keep saying, I want. The universe doesn't know that. They don't know those type of vibrations. You know what I mean? They only know do or don't do. You understand? Firm foundation. You need to create a firm foundation, and that's basically what I'm saying. Cut out time for yourself. Self-love, self-care. You have to be one with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? In order to make these big decisions, especially by the top of the year. You gotta create firm foundations with what you want to do for your life to make you a better person, a better mother, a better sister, a better cousin, a better child, a better friend. You need firm foundations to stand on. If you are on some weak land, weak foundation, then it won't work, because it's going to end up falling apart. I hope that message got through. My foundation, honestly, y'all, is God. You know, my foundation is God. Shadow. I am recently now doing my shadow work. You know what I mean? Writing the stuff down, screaming at the top of my lungs, going on YouTube telling about my bad day. I'm doing my shadow work. That is how I'm doing it. But within doing that shadow work, I take advice from Spirit, how not to do this again, where I went wrong, taking accountability, changing up my mindset, bringing positivity near me, and leaving that negative shit behind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just doing shadow work as if I'm just looking at, oh, woe is me. You know what I mean? I'm actually trying to fix what I did wrong, even if that means going behind what I did and going apologizing to someone. You know what I mean? I just did that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I went to apologize to someone. You know what I mean? And he actually taught me something that I do, taught me something about myself, something that I do. Here we go. I go MIA on people. Like when I get into my depressive funks or whatever, I go MIA. No Marco Polo, no YouTube, no nothing. I just go to work and deal with my child. That's it. I disconnect from the world. But I'm not realizing people need me in the world. Spirit is saying, you can't disconnect now. So-and-so needs you. So-and-so needs you. And I didn't realize that until my friend told me that yesterday. When I disconnect, I can't take it anymore. I don't know how to function in front of people. I can't help people, the right, correct way if I am not put together. But that's something that I have to fix. I have to learn to take 5 minutes out of my day to try to shake that off. Know what my firm foundation is, which is God, and then put myself back out there for the people who is in a worser position than me. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm using it, so take it. You know what I mean? So that's what I have to do, and someone else taught me that yesterday. So I'm passing that knowledge on to you, because some of you are saying, yeah, I do that too. I be ghost on people. I'm MIA on people, or yeah, I go into my shell. And I'm not saying, and let's correct this. Everybody needs time for their self. So it's fine if you go into your shell. But when I go MIA, I go MIA for weeks. I'm out, like days, weeks. You know what I mean? And my friend was saying, like, yo, that I ain't cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So when you need time for yourself, that's fine. Take a day or two. You know what I'm saying? You should always let people know. Like today's a self-care day. Today's a mental health day. You know what I mean? I'm turning my phone off. You know what I mean? These are some of the things that you need to tell people so they could just, and you got to respect it. You got to respect it. You know what I mean? But then you got to put yourself back out there, because people are going to need you. Plain and simple. Do the shadow work, y'all. Spirit, can I get something else, please? Harmony and emotional withdrawal. Emotional withdrawal. That's kind of like what I was just talking about. When I am MIA, I go into a withdrawal. You know what I'm saying? Like, or everything. I withdraw from everything and everyone. You know what I mean? But sometimes people need that. You know, and I was trying to explain to my friend, like, I got issues and problems over here, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, that's cool. I understand that, you know, but just understand that, you know, other people got problems too. I always know that other people got problems, but when other people have problems, they ask me for a reading. They lean on me. How can I disappear on them? You understand what I'm saying? So emotional withdrawal is okay for a moment, but then you need to come back to reality. Okay? This whole spiritual thing for me is surrounded by love. God is made of love. My God is made of love. So your emotions, love is a part of that. You can't withdraw that. And you got another number 8. So I'm telling you, y'all, if you're seeing 888 or 88, you need to look the angel number up, okay? Emotional withdrawal. Some people need your emotions right flat on the table. When I did that video the other day about how angry I was, my day went so bad, I cried all day. I was giving that to my people. I was helping myself, but I was also helping others. Okay? So when you withdrawing, it's fine for a day or two, even a couple of minutes or a day or two, but then you got to spill it. You got to put it on the table. You got to release it. Okay? Not only for you, but it can help someone else. Okay? Harmony. This could be with friends, family, or whatever. This is something that people are wanting. I'm not feeling that people are having this right now. Don't get me wrong. If you don't resonate with that, then that's fine. That message is not for you. But the messages that I was picking up in my meditation was discomfort with like coworkers or spouses, like, you know, and you are wanting harmony. But how else are you going to get harmony if you know the answer? Because that's what Spirit is telling me, that you know what to do. Your intuition is on fire. You know exactly what to do, but you're deciding not to do it. You want to do it on your time because you're content. No, that's not going to work, and it doesn't work for Spirit. If so, you will get a tower card, a tower moment, and God is going to say, oh, you're not going to do it? I'm going to do it. Okay? So if you want this harmony, then that means you got to take actions on what your intuition is telling you to take action on. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get one more, please? Conflict and defeat. This is a number 5. This is like the 5 of Wands. Again, tarot readers, you can disagree. This is just, I'm going off the whim right here. I don't really know what this card is in the tarot deck, but I'm thinking that it is the 5 of Wands, conflict and defeat. Because what is it in the tarot deck? It's conflict and competition. And it's all these people fighting with wands. But conflict and defeat is the same thing with me. It's the same thing that I feel as that card. That's fine. So we all get beat down. To me, you know what card I would put next to this? The 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's conflict and defeat, but I'm about to stand back up and I'm about to do it again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody defeat you. Defeat means down, like I'm seeing like and this is, I shouldn't say that because I don't want nobody to think of George Floyd, but I do see like a foot on the neck, boom, down. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should defeat you at all. Now, if you get knocked down and you depressed, or you didn't win something, or whatever didn't happen in your way, fine. You know what I'm saying? But you start again tomorrow with positive thoughts, with saying, God, I know you got me, seeing how you can change up. Look at what you can change up and do to not make it the same way as it happened today. You understand what I'm saying? Take practical action. You know what I mean? But don't get up and go into it, whoa, it's me. Nothing's gonna happen for you like that. Point blank. I'm hearing ringing. I'm hearing ringing. I'm hoping that's when your angels are talking to you. That's when spirit is talking to you. So I'm hoping they're telling me I'm on point. Conflict and defeat. And who you conflicting with? Communicate clearly. And once you do that, always try once, always try twice. I'm a third time type of girl. I'll go in a third time, but some people don't, and it's like, fuck it, no third times. But go into it once, then go into it twice, respectfully, saying the right things, having to sit down, doing it the adult way. It don't work. Kick rocks, nigga. Like, I'm sorry. Sorry if you're against that word. Sorry. I don't want to lose anybody, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, it's slick. Kick rocks. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? If it's not serving you and you tried your best, but you have to try your best. Depending on the situation and the person. If you love them and if you love the thing or the whatever the situation is, then you try your best to make it right. But if you do that and it don't work, kick rocks. Sorry about the miswording. Thank you. I see it. Spiritual union. Listen, we could talk all day. We could talk all day about spiritual union, okay? All day. You gotta have this. You gotta have that type of connection with your spouse. Now, you don't have to have the same religion. You don't have to have the same beliefs. You don't have to have the same nothing. But y'all have to have a spiritual connection. Okay? You don't have to have the same beliefs. It's great if you do. I think it's easier if you do. But if you don't, that's fine too. But y'all got to have some type of common ground. You have to have a spiritual union. Seriously. Oh, that was definitely for somebody. Solitude. Solitude is like the hermit card. Solitude is like the knowledgeable card. Gain some knowledge. Do research. Go within. Stay still and listen. Sit still and listen. That is my mantra. Sit still and listen. Always. Bottom of the deck is positive movement forward. Positive movement forward. And now they're saying to me again with like finances and bills. For the people who are not having problems with your finances and bills, that's fine. And I'm super happy for y'all. But then you got to attack the other areas in your life that you are having issues with. Silent issues with, like loneliness, with like making a decision, with like telling yourself one thing, but it's really not another. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got other issues that you got to look at. The people who are having financial difficulties, get online with me. Okay? But what I do is I pray. And I take practical action at my job. I ask for overtime. You know what I'm saying? I do my readings. You know what I'm saying? I lean on my source. I lean on my creator. You know what I'm saying? Today, my creator, my spirit guides was pushing me to do a video. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because these messages had to get out. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to come home and take a nap, but boom, I'm here with you. So positive movement forward. Oh, I was saying something. People who are having financial difficulties, you use your resources where you live. It's COVID, and this pandemic ain't never really gonna die down. But they have so many resources out there, programs, trainings. There's so many things out there that you can really look for and try to reach out and try to use. You know. It's sad that it came within, like, for, with COVID, but there is help out there. Can I get 2 from here, Spirit, please? Can I get 2? Thank you. Wow, that shot right out. Dreams. Okay, if anyone of you, we talked earlier about you having these gifts. If you having these dreams, you need to write your dreams down. I never write my dreams down, but I tell people, please write your dreams down. Especially, and then I know a lot of you, y'all already saying, I don't remember my dreams. If you don't remember them, there's nothing you could do about that. Mugwort tea. Please try to get some mugwort tea. Mugwort tea will open your senses up. It's a sleepy time tea, but it will open your senses up. It will open up your third eye and your crown chakra, and it will make you have more vivid dreams. And then you can start putting the pieces together about how to use these gifts. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Mugwort tea. They always tell me to tell y'all about black tea. I got this closure card 3 times in a row. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, and now. A lot of you need closure in your life when it comes to your family, when it comes to these exes, these old relationships, these other jobs, these opportunities that you feel like you failed at or you lost. A lot of you need closure with that. For layman terms, if we don't talk spiritual, the best way you could do that is to pull up your bootstraps and move forward. There's nothing you could do about the past. You can't make it right. So basically moving forward is closing the door on that shit and pushing that shit down, dormant. Down, push it down. You know what I mean? Spiritually, you need to release. You need to light a candle and you need to pray and you need to ask God, the universe, and your spirit guides to please take these feelings, these baggages away. Do it every day. Light a black candle. Light up for protection. But black candles also help for release. You know what I mean? A white candle helps for everything. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter the color of the candle. Light a candle and put your intentions in it. When you light the and take the warning label off. Take the warning label off. You see this candle? I took all the labels off of the candle. There was one on the bottom, two. I took it off. Take it off. Take the warning labels off. Put your intentions in it. And what I mean by putting your intentions in it, hover your hands over the candle. Say what you want to happen to it. Say, please help me to start to release some of this baggage that I'm holding, carrying. Please let me feel lighter tomorrow. Let me feel happier. Please, God, help me on this path of moving forward. These are the things that you say. Hold your hands over it. You're supposed to also have visualization. And you're supposed to think of a white light come around you, which is God's light around you. That protection I told you about, it's real, y'all. I'm telling you, it's real. And then while you're holding your hands over the candle, watch the white light go into the candle. Push the white light into the candle. And that will be your intention set into that candle. If you can't do none of that, at least just light the candle and pray over it. You could do that. Here. 37 minutes. Leave in the comments if you want me to post yesterday's video. I will. It's a lot of reading. It's 2 cards, but it's only 2 cards that I did that I had the reading. I did these cards too yesterday, but I first did the 2 cards that had the reading, and it just was a lot of fucking reading. Excuse my language, y'all, today. I don't know. Sorry, Spirit. Lighten your load. I think I just said something like that. Lighten your load, y'all. Take some of this crap off your back. This reminds me of the 10 of Wands. Put those wands down. You know what I mean? All of this stuff, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. Let go and let God. Try doing that. We always try carrying the burdens, worrying. We do all of that before we let go and let God. If we let go and let God, things will start popping up into place like you ain't ever seen before. I'm telling you. I don't care who your creator is. If you let go and let your God, I'm telling you, things will start to happen for you. I'm telling you. That's the best thing. Lighten your load. That's right. Lighten your load. there's somebody that see protection. I just told you about the black candle protection, the white light protection. God is your protection. Your God, your creator is your protection. But you gotta ask. She, your entity, your spirit guides, the universe. They're watching us and they're hovering over, but they got ears too. You gotta speak it for it to come to you. You want protection, you ask for protection. When I leave this house every day, I say, God, please protect me. Thank you so much for being in my corner. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for picking these spirit guides that walk with me, that give me these messages. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I ask you to encase me in my aura color. I ask you to encase me in your light. Please watch over me as I walk through this door. That's what you could say whatever you want, but that's what I say. Sometimes I don't even say that. Sometimes I say, God, I'm about to leave this house. Please watch over me. That's it. It don't have to be nothing crazy. And set boundaries, y'all. Set boundaries. Let people know. I do think you should listen. Again, with my friend, I had the conversation with him yesterday. I gave a good message. I use Marco Polo. You should download Marco Polo. And we was Marco Poloing, and I left a nice message. He left the okay message. Then I went and left a crazy message. Then he had to tell me about myself. But I had to listen to get the message. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you listen to the people that you love and that you care about, because they're not going to steer you wrong. But the other people, the shady people, create your boundaries. Even with the people you love, you got to create your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Because some people think they could just fucking walk. I don't know what's up with my potty mouth. I'm so sorry. People think they could just walk all over you. I'm going to end this here. I love y'all. This was for the collective. I hope you could get something from it. I hope you took something from it. I love you. Danny Moon. I'm out.